Hello, everybody. Greg Jones here. Thankful and honored to be a part of this year's Pioneers of Gospel. Thank you so much, Brother Clayton. I am honored to do this video, and I just want to say congratulations to all of the Pioneers of Gospel. God bless you. You all are still mentoring me, even to this day, and I really appreciate all that I've witnessed, all that I've learned, all that I've even shared from people that I've gotten so much information as well as so much tutelage from. So I really appreciate all of the pioneers, whether they're still here with us or not. I am still giving honor to those people. So I just want to say, first of all, I have a long list that I can share with you. I'm going to try to share as many names as fast as I can because I know that there's so much more happening in the service tonight. So I just want to say thank you again. Clarence Jones, my dad. I just want to let you know some of the names of the mentors that were a blessing in my day. People like not only my dad, Clarence Jones, but I want to say people like Bobby Powell, Leo Perkins, Richard Sterling, Bobby Moncrief, Naomi Guerin, Brenda Fulton, Gary Spears, George Spears, Edward Gaines, William Smart, people like Anthony Canty, Paul Simon, Irene Carey, Juanita Quincy, Brother Walter Young, Sister Dolores Smith, people like Sister Virginia Clark, people like, say, Eula May Hatter, Gregory Glasper, the Mitchell sisters, Kenneth Mitchell, Tim Britton, Terrell Griffin, Reginald Collins, Nancy Armstrong, Gerald Evans, Chris Adams, David Anderson, people like Daryl Johnson and his little sister Keisha Adams. These are so many mentors, as well as Deborah Robinson and Deetra Bynum and Pastor Van Smith. You had people like Thelma Pearl, Claudette Clayton, Bishop Ricky Washington and Brian Luss and Calvin Emery, people like Kathy Tolliver, Horace Polk, people like Everett Parker and the Houston family with Roland Houston and Cecil Houston. I mean, it was just so many people, and I still today, if I missed anybody, I'm so sorry, but that was so many that influenced me to do the things that I know that God has blessed me to do. And had it not been for people like the names that I've called, I would not be where I am today. Let me say one thing that the little things that I learned from people like your George Spears choirs, your Richard Sterling choirs, Naomi Guerin choirs, Paul Simon, was what vocally they taught, not necessarily just the music, but how they presented what they taught. And these directors were phenomenal. They already had the elements that it took to take gospel music to another level. And with me just watching so much, people like Anthony Canty, who would maybe come in church. Well, let me go back. I'm going to come back to Anthony, but people like Paul Simon that have come in church, or Richard Sterling, or somebody like Kenneth Mitchell, come in there and would just kill you on vocals. But one of the vocal masters that I love was Anthony Canty. He would come in and he wouldn't kill you with volume right away. He would kill you with a soft touch of a moment and work that thing into some massive sound that you just wasn't ready for. And those were where I learned the dynamics. He would take a song like something like, say for instance, "Oh to Be Kept." He would start off and say, "Oh," and then he'll leave people just standing there or just sitting there for a minute. He just all they said was "Oh," and that was it. And then you just sit there. I mean, they wouldn't say nothing else. And then he'll say, "To be kept," and all of a sudden the people just rose, just like it was like somebody just say, "Everybody rise" at this point, because people hands was up and they would kill you on vocals, and all of a sudden they'll come out with this massive sound and just and would I loved it. It would just be the bomb. I loved it. And that's the kind of stuff I learned in regards of dynamics. Kenneth Mitchell, come out the gate, just killing you with vocals, and that's where I learned. That was the tutelage. That was the learning curve right there. You had to be a witness to that kind of singing to understand that things that people are doing today, these directors knew all along from way back in the day, and things that people are doing today, the directors like who I'm calling out were doing forever. So I just want to say thank you so much for that type of teaching, that type of mentorship. I really appreciate what I've learned, and God bless all of the pioneers of gospel. Uh, I can't say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Brother Clayton, congratulations for doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. God bless.